Okay, well, it ain't working. But you know what? All right. It's not working. What up, though? Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. Wednesday. Hope you're feeling good out there. You know what? You know what everybody was talking about today? And maybe I missed this because I'm a dude. Everybody was talking about the clothes that people wore at the inauguration yesterday, mainly the women. Shout out Puppy. What's up, man? What's up, Go Mob? How you feeling, man? Appreciate you checking in early. But I mean, what Michelle Obama had on, like, everybody is talking about that. You know, they also talking about Lady Gaga, how she had the little the bird on or whatever, and everybody was tripping on her. J-Lo wasn't surprised. You know, J-Lo usually be half naked, but she went on ahead and she looked real nice. She sung really well too. But the Michelle Obama joint, everybody was on top of that. So shot her out, shot her clothes out. She looked pretty good though. You know, they just need to come on back to the White House and do something. Maybe they can work in administration doing something. Wouldn't that be dope if he like appointed Barack to do something and Michelle to do something? Wouldn't that be super dope? Action, everybody would be that. Wouldn't that just be like crazy if they got appointed to the White House? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I hope not. We just went through 4 years of that craziness, man. And it's like, let's just get the experts back in there. Let's get the people that know what they're talking about and at least are competent in some kind of way where we can get things done. Because America is hurting right now, and we need people in there that can get things done. That's just the bottom line. So, and make it happen. So I'm looking forward to this administration and what they got to offer and what's going on right now.
Well, they can start with them they can start with them stimulus checks. That's what they can start on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We waiting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if is it $1,400 per household or per adult, or is they subtracting the 6 from the two stacks and you like, or do you just get a new 2 stacks? Like that's what that's what I want to know.
Yeah, the devil's in the details, people. The devil's in the details. So I don't know. I mean, we'll figure it out, and I think that's one of the things that they're going to be arguing about in the House and in the Senate, and they're going to just try to figure out, like, okay, how much are the American people going to get? And again, it's so ludicrous to me when, you know, it's like they've spent crazy amount of money already. And then when it comes to the ordinary guy, the ordinary people like you and me, it's like they want to negotiate and debate and try to figure it out. And it's like they'll throw millions at corporations and everything else. And it's crazy.
Something else everybody talking about, I don't know if you heard this, is, you know, all quarantine long, we've been entertained by the verses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the biggest verses for me that came on was probably Monica and Brandy. For me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That whole 2000s vibe. I mean, Snoop Dogg and DMX was cool.
Yeah. That was me. That was me.
Really?
Yeah. I love this. I mean, because I love them both. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, when you go back and you listen to some of DMX's work, man, he was so underrated, but I mean, he was good. And then the things happened to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just
down, came up. You know, I just didn't think it was
so good.
I didn't think it was a good fit because, I mean, X was, you know, all hard and aggressive, and, you know, Snoop laid back, and, you know, I just like, I mean, they got hits, but Snoop got way more hits than DMX do. You know,
but it was more. I think it was more in line with an old East Coast West Coast kind of thing.
I got you. Yeah. But I think that Monica and Brandy, and I remember, you know, talking about that when we was on the radio. You know, I mean,
exactly.
They had a rivalry, and, you know, Brandy said that was all hyped up by the media, and, you know, the song and all that stuff. And I forgot like I'm a DJ and I forgot about how dope Monica is and all the different songs that she had. Like she had more slow mid-tempo stuff that women super duper love, you know, along with the fast stuff. Like I forgot about that stuff. And I think she killed Brandy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. My fandom with Brandy has been on and off for years. So, you know, like sometimes in some songs she'll come out with, I'll just like, man, that's Brandy. And then sometimes I'll be like, man, that's Brandy. So
I remember in college playing I Want to Be Down. It was like 94.
Yeah,
I remember playing that on the radio. And I was like, who is this girl? She looked like she about 12 years old. Okay, well, here go her song, you know. And so she ended up, you know, being the Brandy that we know today. But the reason why I brought the whole versus thing up is because, you know, Keisha Cole and Ashanti was supposed to be this Saturday. And that has been postponed so many times. Like one time Ashanti had COVID. Another time, I forget, something else happened. But now with these cases continue to increase, we're not going to get to Keisha Cole and Ashanti. We're not going to get it this Saturday. And I'm like, damn. So I got to thinking, who would make a good versus? And if you're checking in on the show, you can put your comments over here on the right side so we can see that and say your comments. But actually, who you think would be a good versus? Like, I'll tell you what, I'll give you one person. You tell me who's going to go up against him. Who is the only person that can go up against Mary?
Mary J. Blige?
Is there anybody that come to your mind that can go up against Mary?
You have to go like a Mariah Carey.
I agree with that.
Yeah. You got to go like a Mariah Carey or something like that. Or
I agree with the Mariah Carey. I agree with that.
Yeah. You gotta go big because you can't just. Yeah, Mary's got hits on hits, and she's done so many collaborations with. You know what I'm saying? I was like
literally just thinking about that, like in the back, like you say, the collaboration. She can do that just on collaborations.
Yeah.
Get it.
So you'd have to go. You'd have to be a Mary. You have to be in that Mary vein. That Mariah Carey vein. So
I'm thinking Toni Braxton and Jill Scott. What do you think about that?
Man. Jill's my girl. Shout out to Philadelphia people. Man, Jill. And that'd be.
I think Tony will kill though. I think Tony will kill because she got.
I don't know. That's no. I'm
don't
like.
Don't forget about her first album, the stuff she did with Babyface. Don't forget about that.
Yeah. That's true. But I'm man, Jill.
So you funny. So Shani, we talking about the verses. So we know that Ashanti and Keisha Cole got canceled again.
What?
Yeah, this is supposed to be Saturday. They canceled. They postponed it again.
No, why?
It got something to do with COVID. Ashanti already had it, so they postponed it back a couple of weeks ago. But this time, I just think the COVID it continues to increase, so they kind of backed off of it, and they're gonna chill until whenever. But we were saying, like, to me, the versus top of the mountain is sitting there. Mary J. She's sitting there. Who can go up against her? Action said Mariah. And I kind of agree with that. Who you think?
Come on.
Nah. I think Mariah's in like a different class. Mariah just
okay. That's not Charlie. That's not Charlie. I just want to make that clear. It's not Charlie.
No, Charlie voice ain't that high. I would say somebody like, dang, she don't have enough hits though.
Oh,
she doesn't have a catalog like Mary. So, but she needs somebody like a Fantasia. I'm talking about Yeah, like a Mary and a Fantasia.
That'd be a crushing.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fantasia needs a little bit more, but something like that, not Mary and Mariah. They kind of, different feels. It's not the same.
Yeah, that's well, they both are. Mary's got R&B and Mariah's got R&B, and then they both both gone outside the realm and had crazy collaborations. I think that would be a good battle.
Mariah got 18 number ones.
I'm not taking that from her. I like Mariah, but when I think of a verses and what I want to sit and watch, I don't want to watch Mary and Mariah against each other. Mary brings a different vibe than Mariah. They have amazing catalogs. They undisputedly they are, the top women in the industry. But if I'm gonna watch a versus, I would want to see like a Mary and a Fantasia because they bring the same soul. They talk about the same hurt. Like we could just be in our feelings for about 2 hours with that. Mariah is more kind of poppy, she got some R&B stuff, but it's just on a different. Yeah,
no, so, I know where you're coming from, Shawnee. Because
I look at verses like a concert. So if I was gonna go to a concert and sit down and enjoy myself and do the sing-alongs, then Mary and Fantasia, that would be it. Fantasia, the opening act, Mary, the closing act. But Fantasia's catalog just can't compete with Mary at all.
Like Mariah represent the suburbs and Mary represent the hood. So
I
get it.
Like you could go like on that level, like a Fantasia and a Jennifer Hudson.
She'll kill Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer
Hudson got about 2 songs.
And Jennifer Hudson is more, classy, clean around the edges with it. Fantasia get dirty, raw, and if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. And Mary J. Blige, I'm, my life. Yeah, like a Keisha Cole, Keisha Cole. Ooh, if they should do Fantasia, Keisha Cole, Mary J. Blige, that would be it for me. I'd be sold. You could sell me for a wooden nickel that night.
I think that's a new one.
Yeah.
I think that Mary and Mariah, if they did that would probably be the most watched verses. Because what was the number one so far? Was it Jeezy and them, or was it Monica and Brandy? I think Monica and Brandy had 2 million. I think Jeezy and them had a lot too. I think Too Short and E40 was the lowest. I think. No, I think Jagged Edge and 112 was the lowest. I think.
Yeah, that should have been the lowest.
Yeah,
I enjoyed Snoop and DMX. Now I just feel sorry for DMX.
Yeah, I
didn't one for the home team.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, Snoop and DMX. DMX done got old and he got a belly like he pregnant, and Snoop is skinny and had them long braids and them fitted pants. So sometimes I didn't know if it was a woman or what, because he was dancing and shaking his butt to the camera. I said, Snoop, slow down.
Oh, that's funny.
Snoop was having a good time.
He was. I mean, I ain't not,
Snoop was having a good time.
Then we talked about Jill Scott and who did I say actually? Who did we say? Jill Scott and
Scott and like Layla Hathaway.
Tony Braxton.
Yeah, Tony Braxton. You said Jill
Tony
Scott.
Braxton the killer. Tony Braxton.
That's what I was like. I don't know. I don't know.
What y'all think about? Because they ain't done no groups. In verses. If we could get Outkast and Tribe, are you kidding me?
Outkast and Tribe Called
Quest.
Absolutely.
Five wouldn't be there. So.
Well, yeah.
Well, he did. He can't be there.
We can listen to.
I'm saying that's why it wouldn't be a good versus, because Fife. Because Fife is such a part of the tribe, dog, and it would be sad to just not see him there at a versus like that.
I'm trying to see. I mean, like, how many groups is it left? It's not a lot. It's they all done broke up and they mad at each other. Like, think about it. Like, all the songs out now, it's all solo people. It ain't no groups. Like, literally, think about that. All the stuff that's out right now.
I don't know what's all out because I'm listening to Tidal. I don't even listen to the radio no more. I don't know what's new.
but it's all single people.
You're sacrilegious.
Wow. I mean, we talk about,
or even like Mary and Jasmine Sullivan, something like
no.
Jasmine doesn't have the catalog. Jasmine doesn't have the catalog, but when you think about her lyrics and what she writes about, like it fits. Like you can go from song to song, but like Mary and Mariah, nah, we can't go from my life to nah, we don't want to hear that
fantasy remix.
Yeah, it's like
I mean, I just think when it comes to hits,
or I had a vision of love. No,
yeah, that's straight white people right there.
Yeah, we not no.
I mean, I just think when it comes to hits, she about the only one that come close. You know,
Mary's the queen. Can't nobody go up against her. She's the queen.
Nah.
Yeah,
who would Erykah Badu go up against?
Erykah and Jill Scott. There you go.
Bam.
Erykah and Jill Scott. There you go.
That's a good one. Now, that's a good one.
People would tune in for that.
Yes. Come on.
You don't know what Erykah gonna do, and if she show up on time, this be like this Ashanti Keisha Cole thing. You know, she always late.
Yeah. I mean, we talk about that's funny. We talk about our experiences like in the music game. I mean, if you add all our experiences up, it's close to
Erykah is always late and will tell you she's gonna be late because she got kids that she got to take care of. Damn, that y'all done paid for the tickets. I had to do something with my kids.
Yeah, she's still one of the coolest people on the planet because
she'd be like,
I ain't mad at her, but I would be like, dang, girl.
And she'd be like, all right, go ahead and start. You ready, Grits? You ready? All right, come on. And then she go
ahead. Because you know when she gets started, it's on, girl. It is
because she was good on. Did y'all see her on Wildin' Out?
No.
Yeah, she was on Wildin' Out, freestyle and everything. I mean, she did. She did a whole little Tyrone thing. She was hot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When it's on, it's on. She has got talent for days.
BJ. Wait a minute, did you see how he looked? You know, when we work at home, our families do not respect what we do at all. They do not respect because it be all kind of stuff going on over here, and I just be trying not to. And when I get up, I'll be like,
I should have been in my room.
And it's the world we live in right now. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's on Zoom. Everybody's on these other kind of calls. Everybody's doing stuff from their home. And so you feel our pain because you at work and doing stuff. And my wife is like going crazy right now because we get going through all these renovations at home and they banging and boom all day in her offices downstairs. It's like, you know.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Is that 9 to 5 every day, every morning?
Who, her?
No, the people, like they working on your crib like 9 to 5.
Man, they are going early morning till it depends upon whenever they get done with whatever section they working on. You got
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Walking through the house. Let me see you walk. Walk.
Been there.
Hey,
when you walk.
Been there.
Hey, before I say something, let me just leave. That was bad disrespectful.
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh Lord, that's funny.
Yeah.
Come in the man cave and do that shit.
Yeah, let me do my stuff. Yeah, come the damn dog at the door. Get away from me. Yeah. All right. So now I feel better.
Okay.
We're in an age where if you're trying to get your stuff out, whether you got a business, whether you got a song, whether you got an idea, there is some type of marketing or branding that you got to do even before you start spending the money. Because if you got something, people going to let you know. But it's up to you to take it to the next level. So our guest today, I mean, it's more than a guest, more like a brother, has been in the trenches with all of us as we started our careers here in Dallas, Fort Worth. And this guy's responsible for a lot of things a lot of brands, and you cannot find him without a cigar. I bet you when we pull him up.
Yeah, it was like a whole bunch of smoke in his body.
Okay, well there it is. See,
oh Lord.
Give it up for the big homie, Big Tex barking in the building.
That's the lifestyle.
There it is.
That's the lifestyle.
Yo, man, I've been sitting in the green room. First of all, let me recall my comments. Michelle Obama looked like a snack. Bro, I put that on Black Twitter yesterday, bro, and killed the internet. I was like, she is a pure. I remember when a Barack was walking down the stairs, and he was holding her hand, and he looked at old boy. He was like, "Yeah, that's all me, dog. That's all me, dog."
Yeah.
That's number one. Number two, I think I'm gonna take DMX over Snoop. Yeah. I got. Can y'all hear me? Am I on?
Yeah.
Actually, you
He's shot.
Number three, y'all said who you put up against Mary. I would put Anita Baker up against Mary.
Oh yes.
I don't think she got enough hits.
Who? Anita Baker?
Yeah, not
against Mary.
Bro, we are talking about Anita Baker. Come on, man.
She at the top, but she ain't got as more hits.
Her catalog not as big as Mary.
Yeah, man. We talking about Anitra Baker here. Number four, the Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight one looked like two. Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle. They look like two church mamas in the front pew, going at it.
What's up, Sky?
Number three, Jill Scott and Erykah Badu did a versus.
Did they?
They sure did.
They sure did
because people was talking about it was boring on Instagram. They sure did.
This is not a competition. Like they wanted
that's why I didn't watch it.
Hey.
They wanted to kill that buzz, that whole storyline quick.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it would have been a beef. I mean, nobody's really beefing on the verses. It's just all about the art. But I forgot about that.
But people have been putting them up against each other.
Yeah.
For that soul category, and they were like, "No, we two sisters." So that was hype on them. That was kind of hype on them.
Yeah, but it's called versus. So
thank you.
Gotta pick a winner. I mean, because this whole Ashanti, Keisha Cole, I'm sorry, Keisha Cole got that, but they ain't even got to do it.
Ooh, let's argue. Are you kidding me?
I mean, yes, because Ashanti does not have as many hits as Keisha Cole. I'm not saying I don't like Ashanti because I be singing, but it's only like 5 of her songs I can sing. When I leave Action House and have to drive all the way back to DeSoto, or I leave your house and have to drive all the way back to DeSoto, I can put Keisha Cole on Entitled. And from the time we drive off from y'all driveway to the time we get to 705, guess what? I am singing.
Sanging.
Sanging. But if I play Ashanti, she got Baby. She got The Way That I Love You. She got Rock With You. And then she got one more song. And that's it.
Happy. I'm foolish.
Foolish. Yeah, that's it.
Only you.
And she got that dance that she do.
Stuff with Ja Rule.
No, we talking about Ashanti. I have to put Ja Rule in Title to pull up the songs that she's on with him.
Yeah. I mean, you see my background. I'm with the home team. Keisha Cole.
Keisha Cole, baby. Keisha, you
but
need to get it if he don't wanna love you the right way. He ain't gonna. It ain't where he's at. It's where he wanna be. New Keisha, go on dance. You know you want
it. Y'all don't do the Ashanti dance. You know she do that same dance in every video she got, where she got to just throw it aside and tuck her thing back. That's all she do. Yeah. She got like 3 in one dance.
I remember she got mad when she started doing shows again, a dude threw some money up on the stage at her, and she stopped the show. I ain't no stripper. Don't be throwing no money at me.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Hey, I have a question though. Like, people were asking me how to watch the show, and I told them to come to Bink, but there's no link or anything in the bio on the website. So how do they watch the show?
What website they go to?
There's no way. I told them to go to the Instagram page because.
No, you can't go to the Instagram. You gotta go to Facebook. You can go to Big Bink's Break Room there, or on their phone. If they go to the App Store, they can type in Media Room 360, and the app will open, and they just hit play, and bam, there it is.
Okay, because I don't. There's on the Instagram. There's no instructions for them on the bio for how to listen.
Okay, that's our lesson in marketing right now with Big Text. That's what we getting right now. The marketing. See how he gonna get you together. He gonna get you together.
But you know what though?
That's
I mean, it slid right into what you do, and it came so natural. Talk about situations. Well, first of all, tell everybody what you do, Big Tex. Let's introduce you to the audience and let them know what you do.
So first, we want to thank some of my favorite radio people. Like I love the term you said. We've all been in the trenches, like running up on K104 MLK Day, overbuilt they were. You know what I'm saying? Mob style guerrilla marketing, showing up at concerts, just G-mobbing the stage. Like those were, and that was kind of the catalyst for putting me where I am. So I am a brand manager.
Oh, wait, you left something out that's very important.
Okay. Yeah.
That cowboy hat, them shorts, and them cowboy boots that you used to wear.
No, not the cowboy boots. I wouldn't wear the shorts now. The cowboy hat is still. I got 3 of them in the back. Like I don't
Wear them shorts. What you do with them shorts?
Keep them close now. Them stockings, shoot.
Yeah.
I am a brand manager, and what I do is I work from dreamers, entrepreneurs, the Fortune 500 companies, the small businesses. You got an idea? I take it from your head to the paper to execution to rebrand to making money on it. I've been in marketing 20 years, but I've been in brand management for about the last 7 years. And like everybody from Reebok, Rockport, Adidas, Puma, Russell Simmons, Virgin, Def Jam, Jive, Atlantic, Fox, Cadillac, Starbucks. I've been on the marketing side with all of these companies. I was part of the Boost Mobile when we used to have the Chirp program. I came in on that as well. So I work with
sidekicks. Remember the sidekicks? The sidekicks.
Yeah, you got us the sidekicks.
Yeah.
One of my first programs was Greg Street at Club Blue. I just met Greg, and he was like, "Yo, everybody tells me that you're a marketing guy." My first deck I ever did was to T-Mobile, trying to get promo sidekicks for Greg Street. So that's what I do in a nutshell.
Did you get them?
Wow.
No, I didn't get them.
Oh.
So I'm all things branding, branding, marketing, search engine optimization, website, public relations, personal branding, whatever it is that it takes to, as they say, get yourself out there. That's what I do.
What's Yums? What's Yums?
Yums is a shoe line.
Okay.
But that's the other Big Text though. Like we actually met.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
it's 2 Big Texas. Oh, okay.
Yep.
There's only one original.
Right.
There's only one cigar smoking. I'm knowing. I'm messing with.
I tell people I do 3 things really well: talk-ish, smoke cigars, and build brands.
Yeah.
Didn't you get engaged or something? Didn't I see something?
Got engaged, got married, all of that.
Oh, I missed the wedding.
Everybody missed the wedding. It was 12 people there.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
My man. That's how you do it.
So give me the top 5 things, because you just pointed something out with us that we need to work on, And if people can't find you, they're not gonna twist and turn trying to look for you. I found that out in my travels. But when we talk about branding, we talk about marketing. Let's go over the top 5 things that you need if you got a product and you're trying to put it out there.
Number 1 is own the domain name. So go to GoDaddy.com and buy your domain name. That is the first thing you do before when you come up with the idea. So when you settle on, I'm going to use a company. Let's make up a company. Let's call it John's Steering Wheel, right? You're going to improve steering wheel. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go online and buy johnssteeringwheel.com. Okay. Number 2, you're going to figure out who was already making steering wheels. Number 3, you're going to come with a you're going to decide, if I'm going to make steering wheels, who am I going to make steering wheels for? Because you got to remember, all steering wheels don't fit all cars. And then number 5, you're going to go to market. You're going to test your steering wheels, and then you're going to go to market. Those are your top 5 top liners right there for John's Steering Wheel.
That's it seems so simple, but those are all of them. I mean, some of them are easy to attain, but it's a lot of research in 3, 4, and 5 though. It's a lot of research.
It is. I agree. And the problem is John's Steering Wheel, like, again, all steering wheels aren't for all cars. It's when I ask somebody who's your competition and they say everybody, that's when my rates usually go up. Because if you haven't figured out, and Jay Jones taught me this. Matter of fact, we used to talk about zip codes in radio, and we would have to break down the consumer's TSL. Okay, this is John. John lives in Oak Cliff. John drives an 86 Corolla. John works at Taco Bell. Like, you have to break your consumer all the way down to the most minute level. And that's the research. It's not hard, but people don't want to dig into that back end research and realize, well, my steering wheels ain't gonna work for Mercedes-Benz because I'm making my steering wheels for big people. So Mercedes-Benz steering wheel needs to be more nimble. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be as big or as thick, or it doesn't need wood grain because your hands slip on wood grain. So you need leather with the finger clutches. Like, you got to get into that kind of research, but most people don't. They figure, oh, I'm just gonna make a steering wheel and people are just gonna go buy it.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot, and you have to really put in work. And a lot of people, when they, I mean, I guess that's a good thing and a bad thing. Some people are willing to put in that work, and some people aren't. And it's like, that's what makes the difference between.
You got the cigar and the brown liquor in the car.
This is why I talked to him and had to reach out to him, because he was doing his show, and I was listening, because you can catch him on Instagram Live. We're gonna get your information before we're done. And he does a live show, and I was listening to his live show, and I was like, man, we need to have like text on here, because a lot of people out here, because in this day and age right now, it's all about branding and marketing, because we are such a closed society right now where you're not going to have that foot traffic. You're not going to have that typical normal type of traffic that you would have for a typical everyday business anymore. So
the average consumer is bombarded with over 500,000 marketing messages in one day.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, because it's like it's a new game out there, because everybody's online, closed in, trying to figure it out, and you have to rebrand yourself or get your brand out there and market yourself in such a way that you're going to be not a big fish or a small fish in a big pond, especially if you're doing business, because people are on it right now because they're at home. And you want to start a business, especially, and you are the perfect person to have in this day and time where people are really trying to rebrand themselves and remarket themselves and become successful in this new era that we find ourselves living in right now. So I was like, yeah, we got to get Big Tex on, because this guy here, people, he knows. And again, that's just like with the administration. When I'm talking about, you want professionals in professional positions because you want people with knowledge. And a nigga that is smoking a cigar all the time and drinking, he's got my vote every day of the week. Because he's that comfortable with himself and what he knows.
Well, let me play on that action. So when I say off to Bink, I swear to God, I want to call you Teddy T. You know,
Teddy
that's our
T.
thing.
Oh my
That's our
God.
thing.
He
That's
went
our
all
thing.
the way back.
That's how we greet each other. Like, that's our thing. Like,
He went all the way back. Teddy
but
T.
When I say
actually-
we know Tex, we know Tex. We know
Teddy T.
but when you talk about action, you use the term that really, when you talk about being professional. So everybody should have a personal board of directors, and that personal board of directors it's the people around you that are smarter than you in their industry.
Yeah.
So you got an accountant, you got a lawyer, you got somebody to help you with your administrative work. But if I don't tell y'all any freaking thing, buy the email address. So if you give me a business card and it says John Steering Wheel at gmail.com, 100% I'm not doing business with you.
Yeah, because you haven't even invested in yourself.
You haven't invested in yourself.
Yeah.
It's okay to have, like, I have Big Text Marketing at Yahoo. That's a catch-all box. But if we're really talking business, office at bigtextmarketing.com. Like, that's when I'm starting to really do work with you. People, how do you want to be Google or Apple and you don't own your domain name and you don't own the email address? Like, I don't give a S about nothing else, but once you own that, there's solidarity in your overall marketing strategy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you think social media, and I know this sounds like a rhetorical question, but I'm interested to see your answer. Do you think social media has made it easier or more difficult for branding?
It's made it's a million times harder today because of the noise.
Mm-hmm.
It's a million times. Your Lil Nas X, and Drake broke through on MySpace. Lil Nas X broke through. It's so much noise, and you're starting a clothing line, or you're starting a steering wheel companies. What you have to do is you have to go back to what we knew as athletes and whatever. Be the best in your backyard, be the best in your neighborhood, be the best in your district, be the best in your region, and they'll come find you. We didn't have social media playing sports. Right. So you had to send a VHS tape out, or you had to be all district to make the all area select all-star game, and then the coaches would come there. But if you're that freaking good in your neighborhood, you're going to come find you. So start selling shirts to your friends. Stop giving them away. And if you look at my Instagram, I said it today. Matter of fact, stop making t-shirts and hats. That's a waste of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, start selling your CDs or selling your music locally, your steering wheels locally. And then the guy that bought the steering wheel, when somebody gets in his car, they're going to say, oh, that is fly. Where'd you get it from? Oh, Tony, Mike, John sells them. Oh, I want one. And then you're going to start growing. It will be incremental growth, but instead of blasting all over social media and that be your only marketing strategy, start locally, and now you're turning money, which you can reinvest. But stop making t-shirts, goddammit. Stop it. Sorry.
Why stop making t-shirts?
If you sell cupcakes and you make a t-shirt, but then I go to the Dallas Bridal Show and they say no t-shirts, then the place that your business needs to be seen cannot be seen. If I give Shani a t-shirt that says Texas Cupcakes And then you say, oh, I'm going to Dallas bridal shower where everybody's looking for cupcakes, and you walk in, they say, ma'am, you can't wear that t-shirt. Now, the person who I need to have my business exposed, the people that I need my business exposed to can't be exposed because that person can't wear the goddamn t-shirt in the venue.
No, that's discrimination.
T-shirt haters.
T-shirt haters. That's
T-shirt
just
haters.
T-shirt haters.
You know, you brought up MySpace, and we think about MySpace, Black Planet, you know, all these sites that what was the other one that Burn Lounge. You remember that? You remember Burn?
No, I don't remember that.
Like
Yeah, I never got on that one.
Lounge, Napster, you know, all of these sites where you can download music and create your own playlist. This is way back then, 02, 03. But it wasn't until 06, 07 when Soulja Boy came along and kind of reinvented the internet. I'm just going to say for profit, for music. And since then, everybody has been going to the internet, and it's just cut out everybody. Big Tex, talk about that particular time from when the internet just kind of took out all the stores and people had to go in their mind and recreate campaigns and promotions to promote their music.
They forgot about. So great call out. Like Soulja Boy reinvented making music, Napster reinvented making music. So now we're at a spot where artists are, and I'm gonna keep using this term, break through the noise. And I always go back to the book I read. I think it was the Too Short book on music, and he talked about how LL Cool J used to go from New York to Vermont and Connecticut and perform. And what's the dude in St. Louis or Kansas City? The rapper Tech Nine. Tech Nine.
Yep.
Tech Nine reinvented it before Soulja Boy did. Tech Nine is a 360 individual, so he owns everything, right? So I think artists have forgot, or artists don't recognize, you're not going to make money online unless they know who you are. And artists have to get back to performing. And unfortunately, we're in a pandemic, but you need to be out at every show that you can, performing, mastering your craft. Eminem used to say, I would sit in front of a mirror for hours and put on an own concert by myself, filming myself. Jay used to say he would walk and perform while he was performing so he could get his breath down. I think artists have forgotten that there's so much money that comes in selling your merch, you know, negotiating with the bar, and just overall door sales from your performance. They want to go online and get all these streams, and that's great. But if that stream, the context of a stream means that everybody's flowing to you. So where are they coming from? You know what I'm saying? Where's that flow coming from? They should be coming from your social media. They should be coming from your interviews. All right, man? You back to
Man, I got a dog, and the dog be running all. I tried to kick him out the room, man. You know my nerve.
I think artists need to get back to performing anywhere that they can, and stop taking free shows. We're past doing anything free. Somebody calls you. If anybody calls an artist and says, hey, we want you on the show, there should be a price to that. You know, we're past the worm. I mean, I work with billion. This is a true story. The other week, somebody called me and was like, hey, we got this social media celebrity. I think that's still funny. And she was like, he was like, we're coming to Dallas and we want Duce there. And I was like, okay, well, and I was in Vegas doing something. I was like, okay, I'm not in Dallas, but tell me about her. Oh, she's got all these followers and she's going to get exposure for the brand. I said, bro, man, this is going to sound real arrogant. And I am. I said, I don't need exposure. These are $1 billion brands. And I said, number two, you talking about Duce. I got Jay-Z. I don't need her. And that's where we are now. Artists have to continue to get out and really, really perform, put their feet on the ground. And I think that's going to get them kind of what you were asking, Bink, like, how are they going to break through that noise?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. And it's amazing though. It's like when you have to go through this process of trying to reinvent yourself, it's tough, and people are stuck in their norms. But people have to be in this age creative. You know what I mean? You have to be creative. You have to keep on that grind. You got to continue to reinvent yourself, and you got to keep up with what's going on. So speak to keeping up with you, because you've kept up with everything that has gone on. And is that part of a strategy, or is that part of being successful? Is keeping up with what the hell is going on? Because some people kind of get caught up and not want to progress on with the way the world is progressing.
There's a phrase I use on my radio show called "kill, steal, and destroy." It's biblical, and it says, it's a 6-part series. Kill, steal, and destroy means kill your competition, steal what they do, make it yours, and then destroy them so they'll never want to come up against you. Okay, and then the other 3 pillars are: say it first, say it loudest, and say it the most often. If you say it first, nobody remembers second place. If you say it the most often, even other people begin to believe your bullshit. And if you say it the loudest, everybody will hear you.
Okay, so, at the end of this broadcast, what I'm going to need you to do is not hang up, okay? I need to ask some questions, but I don't want to ask them online. I want to ask some questions, but I don't want to ask them online.
Johnny's got the wheels turning upstairs right now, so it's like.
So don't hang up.
Yeah. So that's where it is, actually.
Yeah. But see, our last president knew that last 3 that you mentioned.
Say it first, say it loudest, and say it the most often.
Yeah, he implemented that all the time, and it worked. So you can understand it works, and it's a proven fact. He got 74 million people that believe in what he's saying.
Bro, he's the greatest marketer of the 21st century.
Yeah,
that's what I say. Well, Billy, the stuff that I want to ask is it's nothing bad, but it's something that pertains directly to what we're doing. So that's why I don't want to ask publicly. That's all.
Yeah.
Donald,
Billy.
Yeah. I actually made the final cut on the season 2 of The Apprentice, and they took 20.
Ooh, that would be juicy.
They took 19, and I was number 20. And Russell Simmons was the one that got me on the audition to the final audition. And I sat in a room with Mark. I can't think of his name. The guy that does Survivor and all of them. And I got into this last interview room. Like, if you see season 2 behind the scenes, the VHS or the DVD, like, I'm on there. And in this final room, you sit in this room and you're sitting at a table, and they've got like television cameras all around you, and they're interviewing you. So Mark shot a question to me. He goes, all the producers are sitting on the other side of the table, and they're firing questions. So Mark goes, enough of this. Like, he's like, you got a freaking bachelor's from a Catholic college in Texas. We got guys here from Brown University and Harvard. Do you really think you can handle them? I looked at him. I said, let me tell you something. I'm a business. He's a business. I'm a brand. He's a brand. I just happen to think my brand is bigger than his. They sent me home the next day. And I literally told Donald Trump my brand is bigger than his. But I believe in those final 3 pillars. Say it first, say it loudest, and say it the most often. And when you think about that, you line that up with kill, steal, and destroy, they start crossing each other. And when you talk about trends, actually, like you asked me, it was an overall strategy. Like I went from a street teamer to going out with Vita and being on air with Vita in Shreveport and strategically staying in line. Like, I started smoking cigars before people were really, really smoking cigars. But then I turned it from smoking cigars into a true lifestyle and turned that into the largest multicultural cigar club in the world. So I'm looking at trends, and where do I get them from? I get them from walking down the street, going in the mall. I'm not a clothing guy. Like, I'm not trying to be on the newest clothes. What I'm saying is, where are people spending their money? Like, where are watch this, not just the kids, but where are the folks our age? Because we're trying to be trendsetters as well. Where are we at? What are we doing? And I get on it, and if it fits my lifestyle, then I implement it to my overall personal development strategy.
Yeah, gotta stay with it. I know. Shawnee's got some stuff. And let's see. Let me hit you with a scenario though. Okay, so say you're doing a. Let's just throw this out there: Super Swing Golf Tournament. And say if you were doing that kind of tournament, how would you kind of market that and brand that and get that out there so people will be like, and then, pull on the heartstrings. It's for charity.
So I'm assuming let's just act like this is a true branding consultation.
Oh, okay.
So it's a golf tournament. So who you going after?
We're going after people that play golf. Some people that want to have fun because it is at a Top Golf, and Top Golf is not like so much playing golf.
You're talking too much. Who you going after?
Okay. We're going after people who want to donate some money to a good cause.
What's the cause?
For HIV and AIDS.
Yeah.
Okay.
Research and cures.
So who are you aligned with? Like, are you aligned with local AIDS programming and activists?
Well, yeah, I'm with the AIDS Life Cycle. I raise money for their charity who represent the San Francisco and the LA AIDS chapters out there and raise money for their cause.
How many times have you done this?
Man, this will be actually my 6th time doing the ride in California, but I've been doing AIDS rides for 20 years.
I'm talking about the golf thing.
This is our first time doing it.
This is your first time. Okay, so what's the ask? What's the ask?
The ask is $500 a bay. If they donate $500 a bay, that allows them to bring 6 people with them to play 3 hours of golf, unlimited food, and fountain drinks.
What do I get out of it?
Well, if you win, your team.
No. I'm a corporate sponsor. What do I get out of this?
Oh, okay. Well, let me pull up the sponsor deck.
Yeah, you get exposure on all kinds of levels.
I don't need exposure. I'm $1 billion company. Yeah. What do I get out of it?
Oh, okay, yeah, you're $1 billion company. Well, you get the aspect of giving back for charity because each $1 billion corporation does have a charity fund and stuff that they should give back and contribute to the community and what they are standing for and what they're trying to put out there to the public. So
you missed the whole thing. You didn't play to my ego.
Yeah. Oh man, because it make you look good.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking because it makes you look good. It makes you look like that you care about the HIV and AIDS community.
It makes you feel like your brand cares.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your brand look like your brand cares.
I don't give a shit about that. I mean, it's me. It's my ego. Okay.
So the actual person.
Now you ask me, what do I get out of this? Ask me.
What do I get out of this?
Well, no, ask me. Say, what do you get out of this?
What do you get out of this?
Well, listen. So, as a corporate partner, man, this is not only do we love the opportunity that you're going to be out there with us, having a great day. We've got a couple things lined up for you guys. We got a plaque for you guys, thanking you personally for being a part of this. We're going to give you a platform that you can sit there and talk to the customers. We're going to probably do at some point, we're going to do it in a 30-minute window. We're going to do the life. The name of your company is Life Bay, right? Yeah. So we're going to do the Life Bay drive off. Okay. And so in that 30 minutes, whoever hits the longest, or we kind of figure this out. That's going to be your moment to shine. Right. And we'd love it if you could bring something like some kind of POS or something to kind of give away. But if not, we're going to actually put a little gift basket together for them but that's going to be your minute where you can talk to the customers. Everybody's going to get their 5 minutes. They're going to talk to the customers, but we're going to have a segment in each one of these segments in 30 minutes. Each brand will have a drive off. We'll have an opposite hand swing contest. We'll have a blindfold contest, but this will be your moment to sit there and engage one-on-one with the consumers and tell them a little bit more about what you do. But we can't wait. Like, we've been working on these plaques, and I think it's just a great opportunity. We'd love for you to hang it on the wall. Plus, we're going to feature you on the website. And also, if you guys like, we have a great opportunity because, I ride, right? So if you guys would like to buy a patch for my shirt, or you guys would like to donate, towards me riding, or if you would, I'm doing a new thing now on my bike where I'm putting bumper stickers on, or you have a company sticker, we could put that on the bike, so forth and so forth. Now you're talking to my ego.
Okay. Well, yeah, we do have it set up where they can do POS. They can, we have the banquet hall where they can go in and
that was good.
Do that. Yeah.
But you want to do it. You want to give them an interactive, not just sit there and talk. An interactive. All right, guys, it's time for the Life Bay opposite hand contest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody gets 3 balls, and whoever hits the ball the longest wins this.
Yeah, the guy there, though, we have a guy there that's going to be doing stuff because he's going to be running the tournament. We have one of the personnel from Top Golf, and he's going to be running the tournament because each bay is going to be competing against each other, and we are giving out trophies. But I don't know.
These segments.
Yeah, inside the tournament. I see what you're
saying. Inside the tournament that help highlight.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Yeah, so like,
write that down.
I wrote. I did, and we're recording this, so we got all of that
box. Yeah.
So Shawnee, if people trying to go, I mean, we spent a great deal talking about it. Just remind them how they can be a part of the Super Swing Golf Tournament, which is coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yes, what you can do is go to actionsaidride.com right now and get registered to play in a bay, or you can even be a sponsor. You can do everything on the website. If you have any questions, my phone number is there. Well, let me be clear. That is my work phone number.
Yeah, because don't get them DMs, girl.
So if you call after hours, I'm not going to answer, okay? But you can call me there if you have any questions. Leave a message. But actionsaidride.com is the website. Check it out. Again, if you register to play in a bay, that is $70 for 3 hours of play. Plus, that is your food, not snacks. Okay. Yeah. And you get unlimited beverages and water. If you want alcohol, you can buy your own. We have prizes for the top 5 teams, so everybody will get a trophy on that. And you'll be helping Action raise funds for his 545-mile ride from San Francisco all the way to Los Angeles in the name of finding a cure and more research for HIV and AIDS. So it's really a good cause. If you're interested in being a sponsor, the sponsorship.
No. You mean partner. Sponsorship.
Okay. Partner.
If
you would like to partner with Actions AIDS, right, then you need to do the same thing too. You can visit the website or definitely give me a call at the number listed on the website so we can talk about the details there and
text. Tell them how they can get in touch with you, your shows on Instagram, because I know you do your show on Instagram, your email, whatever you need to put out there. You know what you need to do. So if somebody needs that advice, somebody's looking for that step to get to that next level, and they want to talk to you, bam, hit them with that.
So I just have 2 more quick questions. Because now you don't put me in the brand manager seat real quick. Okay. So is Big Bink's break room tied into actionsaidride.com? I mean, like all of y'all gonna be there?
Yes.
Okay, because it's not on your Instagram anywhere. I'm looking right now.
Oh, okay. So we need to add that to the Instagram.
You need to put that actionsaidsride.com in the bio so that they can click. Because
the link. Okay, I see what you're saying.
You need to put the link in the bio. Action, here's a great opportunity, Action, and I'll leave you guys. I'll leave you guys with this. Do you offer your corporate partners an opportunity to come and ride with you while you train?
No, I usually end up training by myself because, or I end up riding or catching other riders on the road, and we end up partnering up or something like that. But I would love to have some people come out there and ride with me.
I think I'll be
ready to hit the road.
I think there's an opportunity where, you know, this is where you get your partners a little bit more exposure. Ride with Action as I train for this. For my AIDS ride with Action. Join me Saturday, White Rock Lake. Bring your bike. Like, love to have the corporate partners come out. You guys come out, ride with me. You know, however long you want to go. Maybe nobody shows up, but maybe they don't know that because you have not asked.
That's true.
Or you could do it like we did with Team Toyota. You can do it virtually, yeah.
Yeah, we can do it virtually. Well, I'm with the weather's changing right now and spring's coming, so I'm getting ready to hit the road. So the indoor training is getting ready to stop, and I go straight to the road. So we'll talk about that. We'll keep in touch. With text, give them your stuff.
Okay, so catch me on Instagram, Big Text Marketing. My radio show is called Big Brand, Big U, is the greatest branding and entertainment show on radio. Every Tuesday at 6 o'clock on IG Live, BigTextMarketing.com.
That's awesome, man. We appreciate you, bro. Dropping them nuggets, dropping them gems again. It's this won't be the last time you're gonna be on this show, and we know that, you know, having resources like yourself can help us as well as, you know, one of our main sponsors is watching, Kevin Kirksey and his clothing line. We're gonna definitely link y'all two together so you can watch his movement and see what he's doing. But we definitely thank you, man, and follow Big Tex at Big Tex Marketing.
Yes.
And get your life right. We appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. And y'all too. See you tomorrow, everybody, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Tomorrow, 8 o'clock is Friday, too. I take my shirt off on Fridays. I'm still doing it, Tex. I'm still doing it.
HairyNipples.com.
Yeah, we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Hey, how you doing? What you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Hit 'em in the